three.
Oh,
I'm not. I clicked
oh,
the wrong button.
Not
we're
yet.
live.
Hold
Not
on.
yet.
Oh, I
Not
didn't
yet.
realize that
It's
YouTube was the
YouTube
same.
It's the
takes a
fault.
second. YouTube
Okay.
takes a second.
Is
Okay, now we're
someone
live.
giving the link to like the
Oh, I
appropriate?
see it.
Like, are we
Tribal
putting on?
number 6,
Gabe, you're
y'all.
the best. Thank you.
Awesome.
Head
Oh,
feels
I
like
need to introduce. I forget that that's my job. I'm introducing Tribal. Good evening, LCA family on YouTube. Wow. Um, Carly, you were making those noises during the Awake-a-thon.
I was a half asleep, sir. Like that
How
doesn't.
dare you, Fred? That's why you're not on the hosting team anymore. Anyway, anyway, got him so good.
Boom, roasted.
Anyway, welcome to
Yeah,
Tribal
roasted.
Council number 6. We are here with the fused Garnet tribe. 17 people. It's craziness. Carly, take it away.
That's fucking hilarious, Freddie. All right, I am going to start with, well, first and foremost, I will let you guys know that there are a lot of you. So some people are getting questions that are the exact same. If anyone complains, suck my dick. Anyways, Molly and Nick, first and foremost, congratulations on winning individual immunity. You both fought hard. You can feel free to answer first or second. I don't give a shit. Did you feel like you needed it? Is that why you fought so hard, or did you just want to win it? Give me the tea. Give me the rundown. Okay, Molly, you go first.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute.
You're good.
I I'm just extremely competitive when it comes to wake-a-thons. Like anyone who knows anyone who knows me knows that I have insomnia, so that was probably an illegal advantage. But I love a wake-a-thons. I know I'm good at them, and it's probably one of the only challenges that I could win. So I was like, I want to win at least one thing, and this was probably the only one I would have a good chance at. So I was like, I'm gonna win this. But I had fun. I fucking loved it. It was great. If As far as if I needed it or not, I mean, in a tribal council of 17 people, yeah, you always need immunity. Come on, like it's always good to have. But yeah, I'm very happy and I'm very competitive when it comes to staying awake. So yeah, I had a great time and I loved it. Thank you so much, and I'm so glad we weren't live when we first started this Zoom.
Thank you,
That was
Molly.
a
Yeah,
bop.
you set your sights on winning that challenge, and you did just that. So I personally will never want to go up against you in a non-sleeping competition. Not a chance. I know Nick is still running back to answer his question. We'll come back to him. Fred, I want to know because you unfortunately came so dang close to winning immunity for yourself. Were you fighting hard because you also felt like you needed it? And do you feel extra vulnerable now that you do not have it, but still had to like put yourself out there like you wanted it?
It's because I just wanted to beat Nick. No, I'm playing. I was bored on a car ride, so
I'm boring.
Oh,
no,
way to insult Julia. How rude.
with no rudeness to Julia. I was on a 14-hour car ride and felt like it was a good thing to pass some time. So I competed hard, did what I could do. There was no way I was getting under a table in a car, so I just did what I could do. And yeah, um, to answer the question, um, I obviously like immunity is needed no matter what situation you are in, especially in a 17-person tribal with two tribes coming together as one all of a sudden out of nowhere. So yeah, I would have liked it, but here we are.
Fair enough. Well, thank you, Freddie. I'm going to go over to Cam now because Cam, on the opposite end of things, you did not score during this challenge. There were quite a few of you who did not. So is that because you didn't feel like you needed immunity? So you felt comfortable enough to not compete? Did you have conflicting time? Give me your thoughts. Why did you get zero?
So me personally, I had family coming over, so there was some like life stuff getting in the way. Two, I tried on a couple of them. I got second on I think three of them, but like I mean, I would be sitting here, they'd say keys, and I would be like getting up, and there's a photo already sent. Like I am convinced that like Molly and Nick and them just had literally everything surrounding them in their room. Like I don't have a sex toy accessible at all times. So there's just some actual aspects that just make it difficult. I'd have to dig out my sex toys. So yeah.
I'm so sorry that you didn't have your dildo on hand ready for this challenge. Damn. Next time. No,
Next
it's
time.
true. It's true. Those three were incredibly fast, so I will give it to those of you who attempted to come in second or submit. A lot of the times you were undercut by time, so I will give that to you. I'm gonna go over to who will I pick on next in this really crazy tribal. Evan, I'm coming to you next. Were people taking advantage of this fusion? There are two tribes that have gotten to come together for the last few days. So were people taking advantage? Were there lots of chats made? Do you find that you got to talk to a lot of the faves, or were they quiet with you?
Take advantage of it. They should be taking advantage of it. Um, I tried to talk with people. It seemed like there might have been a consensus that, tribes might stick together. So some of my conversations were a little dry, but it was still good to like try to get up to know everybody for what it's worth. And, even if this is potentially a temporary thing, it was good to reach out to people.
Love to hear that. Michael, how about for you? Did you have a lot of conversations with the fans tribe, or were they being quiet and cagey with you?
I feel like I did the best I could with kind of the time we had and everything going on. Like 17 people is a lot of people to talk to at the same time. So I feel like for everybody's kind of just making the best of the situation you had, talk to as many people as you can and do as best you can to try to survive tonight.
Nice. Good point. Good point. Nick, I'll loop back to you now because you're here. You get the same congratulations that I gave to Molly. Well done on winning individual immunity. I kind of asked her, did you feel like you needed it, especially with this 17-person tribal tonight? Give me your thoughts on it.
Yeah, kind of. I only had one vote on me last tribal, so I was like, I don't know any of these people, so I might have needed it, and that was basically my mentality continuing to go into it.
Oh, did Nick freeze?
Okay.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
you froze for a second there, but I think we caught the most of it.
Okay.
We just caught you. I think we lost like the last maybe 5 seconds of whatever you were saying there, but we caught the most of it. Congratulations again, Nick. Proud of you for your efforts because that was not an easy challenge. We were pretty mean to you guys during the Awake-thon, so excellent
Thank you,
job.
Charlie.
John, I'm going to go over to you now because you were someone who received votes at the last tribal you attended. So are you concerned that those votes may carry over into this tribal, that people may look at that as a reason to be able to write your name down? Give me your thoughts on how you're...
I've flat out heard that that's an exact reason why my name is out there for tonight. And I mean, I just love 17-person tribals. I've been voted out actually at a couple other 17-person tribals, and it seems as if this is becoming an LCA tradition pretty much, in which when you gather the groups together and tether them, that ferals get fucked. So I would like to thank you for creating the tethering feral fucking tradition.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all. No, that's I'm not a fan of that. Well, how do you feel then, John, about hearing the fact that people just want to put your name out there because it's already been out there? What is your thought process on that? Like, do you think that's a fair reason? Do you think it's a bullshit reason? Give me your thoughts on that.
I mean, if they're going off of OG tribes, I mean, I'm stuck here without a condom. I just have to sit and take it up the ass as much as I can. So I mean, there's really nothing I can do here.
Awesome. Well, thank you, John, for the honesty. As always, I greatly appreciate it. David, I'm going to go over to you as you sit there cackling. Do you too feel like you have the potential to bent over and fuck without a condom tonight? Or do you feel like having the numbers advantage on the fans tribe leaves you less susceptible to that same fucking by this tribe? We're gonna get shut down on YouTube tonight, folks. That's what's gonna happen.
I think that honestly, I feel like we would think that, having the majority of like everybody here is going to, be the best thing for us. I think, however, like as Survivor goes, nothing's ever set in stone. Everything is always subject to change. It could be an advantage. It could be, somebody getting backdoored. It could be something. I think overall, though, um, it ends up coming down to whatever is best for everybody's individual game.
Fair enough. That's a good point, David. Aaron, in your mind, what is the likelihood that people are coming into this tribal with the intention of sticking to OG tribal lines? Or do you think there's a higher likelihood that it's kind of bleeding and people are considering what's best for them as opposed to the tribe?
I definitely think probably more so when we very first merged or fused that it was definitely going to be tribal lines. But as talks and things have happened, I am not confident that is true anymore. So I'm excited to see where the vote is. I'm hoping it's not me. But I really don't know if it will be tribe lines or if it will be an actual fused tribe tonight.
Interesting. Thank you, Aaron. Curtis, going to go over to you, kind of talking about likelihood of something else. What are the chances that someone feels like they need to play something tonight? Because we have not seen many advantage plays at all this season thus far. And this is a tribal with 17 people sitting at it. So in your mind, is there a heightened fear of that happening? Do you think people feel more comfortable because there's more numbers to hide amongst? Give me your thoughts on that.
Wow. Well, I will say if there's advantages in play tonight, I would say it's probably easier to hide amongst it. But if after this mission today, plus the previous mission that I was on, if I've learned anything, it doesn't seem like you guys always give advantages. So I don't even know what is even out there, to be quite fair. And yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody should be playing anything tonight unless they're 100% sure, though, that it's them, because there's too many other people to vote for.
That's an excellent point. Thank you, Curtis. Andy, going to go over to you next. Give me your thoughts on people having honest conversation this weekend versus spreading misinformation. Do you think people took more of an opportunity to talk openly and honestly, or do you think more misinformation was probably spread this weekend than anything else?
Carly, I think you know the answer to that question. We're playing a fucking org. People lie for the fun of it because they fucking can. There's both tribes, I think, had a lot to, gain by being maybe lying about how previous tribals went, about how, the standings of different people in different tribes. I don't know how much of what I got told over the weekend by both fans and faves was 100% true, and I think people should expect the same. So who really knows what's going to happen tonight?
Very true. Kundi, were you feeling the same as Andy? Do you think people were also spreading misinformation this weekend? Did you feel like you were kind of steeping in bullshit this weekend? Do you think you got any honest information? Give me your thoughts.
I don't think that, like, obviously, like Andy said, like, this is a game, so like people are gonna lie for the hell of it, but I don't think like people were necessarily like, when there's like people can lie, but then like there's little stupid lies, like why lie about like little stupid things? I feel like a lot of people were like especially from like the other tribe, not our tribe, were like very curious about the tribal, when like I feel like our tribe didn't really care how their tribal went, but it seemed like they really wanted to know about ours. But I guess maybe because there was like spread votes out there and like whatever happened. So I didn't spread any bullshit. I wasn't having shit coming out of my mouth. So I'm chilling. I'm straight chilling.
Love that. Love that. Thank you. Morgan, I'm coming over to you next. In your honest opinion, how divided do you think this vote is going to be? Are you thinking it's going to be basically the two tribes voting against each other? Are you expecting it to be more of a unan vote? What are you expecting in terms of numbers tonight?
That is such a good question, Carly. Good question. I definitely think like I feel like I've been hearing names all over the place, so I do not think it's going to be unanimous at all. I think there's going to be multiple people voted for, and I couldn't tell you how it's actually going to go.
I love that. We love a bit of mystery. All right, Coach, coming to you, last but not least. This is a 17-person tribal. What in the world do people take into consideration for the vote tonight? Is it strictly tribal lines? Is it activity levels that keep coming up? Is it challenge performance? Is it lies that were told, truths that were told? What's going on? What are we basing the vote on tonight?
I mean, everyone has their own reasoning for why they're going to vote, including everything that you just said. I know for me, it's kind of varied because, as I said last time, when last we saw each other, I am not oblivious to certain things going on in the game. I like to act coy because it's fun, but it gets to a certain point where it's like, okay, like, am I going to keep on playing stupid and be a good boy? Or am I going to, ruffle or rustle feathers? And I think that right now, because we don't know what's next, everyone kind of has to just stick with what got them to the dance. And it's frustrating because once again, I have to hear rumors about myself, some false, some very false, and one kind of true. But I outwardly said that during the last tribal when I said, hey guys, I know how this is going to sound, but I don't want to vote David. But does that mean that me and David are a duo? No, it just means I don't want to vote David right there. I also heard a rumor that I threw my vote last time, which is insane because I was the one that was very clearly pissed off. But that's not really the point. I just wanted to put that out there. It's frustrating, but we're gonna get through this. And whether I catch some or most votes tonight, or whether other people do, it's been a blast. I'm wearing my hat just to tip my hat, just in case I get voted out. But yeah, I'm voting based off of what I have told most people, and I'm just kind of hoping that everyone else does the same.
Excellent answer, Coach. Loved it. Before I turn things over for votes, I would like to ask everyone, please raise your hand if you think you will actually be receiving votes tonight. If you think you're getting votes, your name's getting written down, raise your hand. Interesting. Different hands on both tribes. Well, folks, if anybody has anything else that they would like to say that they need to get off their chest before we go to the votes, or any pre-vote advantages to play, now is your time to do so.
I may not have a full condom, but at least I have a little something that I'm going to try and use as a last minute Hail Mary to try and help my own case out.
You can send that to do we want him to send that to the main? Yeah, I'll put it in the main. I'll bump it.
Yeah, the main works.
Since you're all in the main, I was like, oh, I guess we didn't really. There we go. All right. John has played the lapis lazuli. Am I saying that correctly? I hope so. Oh,
Yes.
Bacavote. Perfect. Look at me go. Look at me go. All right, Farrell, take it away.
All right, since he's already safe tonight, Nick, I'll let you take the rest of the night off. You don't have to vote tonight.
All right, so Nick, no vote for you this evening, sir. Everyone else, Austin, well, you do this thing.
All right, with that, the time for pre-vote advantages has passed. Unlike normal, I'm not just telling you all to go vote. I'm gonna call you one at a time because counting 17 of y'all, I mean, I guess now 16, but counting that many of you at a time is a lot. So bear with me. I'm gonna turn off my video, but I'm gonna call you one by one. All right, I'm just going in order of my screen. Evan, please go vote. Fred, please go vote. Morgan, please vote. David, please vote.
Interesting. And she did go to Disney World the first time when she was 10 years old. So that comes down to me. That. What's the last time?
Cam, please vote. Just in case you didn't hear me, Cam, it's your turn. Michael. Amber. Aaron. Coach. Andy. Ryan. Curtis. Molly. John. Chase. All right. I do have the votes if anyone who can or wants to come back on camera can. I will get to them after I ask if anybody has any post vote advantages or hidden immunity idols that they would like to play. Now would be the time to do so. All right, votes are locked. Once I read the vote, the player voted out will have a few minutes to say their goodbyes, and then they will be asked to leave the Zoom and all chats. I'll read the votes. First vote, Cam. Second vote, John. Third vote, Cam. Fourth vote, John. 2 votes Cam, 2 votes John. Fifth vote, Cam. 3 votes Cam, 2 votes John. Sixth vote, John. 3 votes Cam, 3 votes John. Seventh vote, Cam. It's 4 votes Cam, 3 votes John. Eighth vote, Cam. That's 5 votes Cam, 3 votes John. Ninth vote, Cam. That's 6 votes Cam, 3 votes John. 10th vote, Cam. That's 7 votes Cam, 3 votes John. 11th vote, and the 6th player voted out of Survivor Beach City, Cam. Cam, that is 8. That is enough. The floor is yours.
Well, I had this gut feeling, but I was definitely surprised there was that many votes. A lot of people be lying out here. So, yeah, well done. Great playing. I really don't know why I was seen as such a threat. Like I have zero idea, so maybe I'll find out eventually. But yeah, I think there's definitely bigger fish out there. So good luck.
Cam, I absolutely love and adore you. I met you playing BB Disney, and you were one of my absolute favorite people I met playing that game. And you were such a fantastic player and threat in that game, and it was I adored playing every second of it with you though. So when I couldn't get you on my Once Upon a Time season, and you were so kind to provide uh, your friend for me. I knew we had to try again to get you this season. I was so happy when you agreed and applied. And it's been great to be able to watch you from the host side of things. And your almost daily I love yous and misuse to me in my confessional were always appreciated.
Thank you so much, Cam, for playing this season. It means so much to me. You were always one of my favorites in Epic and in this game, so thank you for playing this game.
Yeah. Yes, Cam, thank you so much for playing. Tyler and I got to experience you playing in Epic, and we couldn't wait to get you to come over here so the hosting team could have their own experience getting to see you from a hosting perspective. And I'm bummed to see you go here because you are an incredible player. But again, thank you so much for accepting your invite to play this season because you were very fun to have once again.
You bet. Take care, everyone.
Bye, Cam. All right, folks.
Are we just gonna keep them on the?
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep it rolling tonight, folks, because you know.
You can drop your buffs because we are switching back into 2 tribes. You have the Amethyst tribe, and you have the Pearl tribe. Have a wheel.
I have
ready.
no cards to keep track.
Okay, I have a wheel with 16 names in the gifts. No. Okay, can everyone see that? 16 names, shuffle it a few times, and here
6
we go.
times.
The first person of the Pearl tribe.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add people to the tribe chats as they get taken off the wheel as well. So I'm ready to go.
Trisha is on the Pearl tribe.
Poor Trisha, she's not here. She'll have no
Wait,
fucking clue
Ingrid,
why
do
I'm
you want to
adding
add
her.
people to Amethyst?
This chat. All right.
Okay.
Carly, Ingrid's gonna go to the Amethyst tribe and add them to Amethyst. So if you want to stay in
Okay.
Pearl, Ingrid will
On
do
the
Amethyst.
Amethyst tribe.
Okay.
Curtis. Okay, back to the Pearl.
The Pearl.
The Pearl. David.
David and Trisha.
Next person of the Amethyst tribe.
Yeah, this next person.
This person.
Is Morgan. Next person of the Pearl tribe is Aaron. Okay, next person of the Amethyst tribe we have Kandi. The Pearl tribe is up next. Molly. On the Amethyst tribe, is that correct?
Yep. I'm writing them all down too, so I'll read
Okay.
them over at the end.
It is this one. That's Nick. Yeah. Next up on the Pearl tribe is Evan. Okay. On the Amethyst tribe, we have Chase. Next up on the Pearl tribe is Amber. Okay. On the Amethyst tribe, we have John. Okay. Next up on the Pearl tribe, we have Andy. Okay. This spin is for the Amethyst tribe. We have Michael. Okay. For the Pearl tribe, last member of the Pearl tribe, we have Andrew, coach. And then we have Fred joining Amethyst. Woo!
All right, folks. So just to run through those new tribes, although you will be added to them by now, I believe. Yes,
I can say it.
I've got
have
it
written
ready.
down.
I've got
Oh,
'em.
okay.
Okay, so
Damn,
I've
Carly,
got
you're doing
on
2
the
for 1.
Yep, I've got on the Pearl tribe, Trisha, David, Aaron, Molly, Evan, Amber, Andy, and Coach. And then on the new Amethyst tribe, we have Curtis, we have Morgan, Kundi, Nick, Chase, John, Michael, and Fred. And you have all been added to your new tribe chat. And no, you cannot continue talking to people who are not on your new tribe. That is dead and gone. And now we have to keep going. So Dylan, floor is yours again. Or wait, no, we don't, right? We're good. They're free to go, right? Oh, you're muted, bestie.
Yes, yeah, they're good to go because there's
Right.
no mission
Changed.
tonight.
No mission tonight,
No
folks.
mission this round. We're just, yep.
So we will be in the announcements chat momentarily with your next challenge details, but other than that, you are free to go for the evening.
Bye, besties.
See you later. Enjoy your new tribes.